Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
All right, man. All right, I came right back. Had to talk about this because I wasn't going to talk about it tomorrow because the Gary Russell fight and the football games, okay? So, hold on. Got some beeping in my ear. Something's beeping in my ear. I don't know what it is. So, I had to get used to it, right? So, I see what it is, I think. So, all right. So, an interview that one of the Ninja Turtles did I heard that Fred was going at the LDBC, man. So I don't know what's going on. But one of his interviews that Fred from Barbershop Conversation, I'm not gonna play it, it started trending today, right? And Earl was talking about how, Terence Crawford had how they was, he said that how Crawford was in a situation where they don't promote him, right? He just talked Lomachenko. He said, well, I didn't really watch the promotion or whatever, but they were saying a lot of Lomachenko and they weren't promoting them. And this was after the Cant fight, right? After he fought Cant. Now, didn't this sucker say that he was never going to and this is the video. He said he was never going to a Terence Crawford fight, right? So then he retweets this. That ain't me. But at the same time, like I said before, man, a lot of these dudes are suckers because I wouldn't retweet nothing where the nigga put it out there where I had tax issues, right? And you still supporting Fred from Barbershop Conversation. He got mushed by Kenny. And like I said, it could be a give or take. It could be Errol paying these niggas to perpetuate something. But then, his people come out here on social media and say, well, Earl don't really mess with the LDBC. They don't do this, he don't do that. He don't really mess with them, or whatever the situation may be, right? But then again, once again, he perpetuating the guy that he's collateral damage, bro. To Fred, he's collateral damage. For him to go out there and have Leon Muhammad say you got tax issues just to get it back at Al. And then you sharing the nigga video, just let you know how it worked, bro. Earl probably was like, Earl, man, I'm gonna put it out there that you got tax issue. Earl's like, go ahead, man, get your numbers up. But you gonna perpetuate and share this nigga's interview where he tell me you got tax issues. Oh, that ain't me. I know you be off that liquor. The nigga was drunk in the interview.
He's a piece of shit, bro.
He is, bro. He is.
Yeah, I can't wait. I really want Terence Crawford to really beat him. Like, yo, Kobe, what you were saying, bro, about Errol Spence, bro, I see why you were saying what you were saying, B.
What did can you refresh my memory what I said, please?
Nah, you said some grimy shit. Like, I hope Bud beats him so bad that he can't get the money.
Can't spend his fucking money. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, CJ. Sorry.
But yo, you a yard man. You can't do that. I
don't get on here, man, and say that ain't me. That ain't me. You talking about his promotional issues? Now that he free. That ain't you. Now that talking, that ain't you. He said, well, I think the fight definitely gonna happen. That nigga 40.
Well, that nigga 45.
You ain't lying, nigga. That nigga gonna be he gonna be in the Mike Tyson's League of Champions. You know what I'm saying? Dude is a sucker, bro.
I told you, bro. He's a cornball.
Yeah, he ain't one of them. He ain't like Leo. He ain't no sucker like Leo. You feel what I'm saying? A humble sucker. He ain't no humble sucker.
He's an arrogant bitch.
He's what Fred is, bro. A pot stirrer. He's a pot stirrer.
Yo, you gotta chill. Kobe really be Kobe really.
I don't care what he gonna do. Run up on me and punch me.
Yeah, he's a pastor. That's why him and Fred get along. They both suburban kids. You know what I'm saying? Good city, good kids. Good city.
Kid. What's wrong? What's wrong with suburban kids?
There's
Good
nothing wrong with
city.
suburban kids.
He want to be from the hood too. That's why he was going to.
That's the problem.
Yeah, he want to go to Dallas and be CB4 MC Gusto.
Seriously,
He want to go to Dallas and be tough and street box in the streets and hit heavyweights in the rib. Man, I seen this movie over and over. Him and Fred, they want to be stamped by the hood. But Fred getting mush, he gonna have to do a whole lot of different.
He gonna have to bring a whole lot more
bro.
than one stack.
Yeah, and then and then you got Earl. You know, you ain't gonna get no street credibility by running from the barbershop because you don't want to fight Terence. You lucky Terence Crawford ain't really the articulate type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like if Keith Thurman had you on your heels like this, bro, you would be in trouble, even though he a cornball too. But you see, I'm somebody who got the gift of gab.
But Keith is a cornball, but Keith don't act any way besides him. He acts like himself, bro. So at the end of the day, I respect that with Keith. And the only reason why Keith didn't fight Errol Spence is because of what Floyd did.
That's true.
People have to remember Floyd ducked Keith Thurman, and Floyd tried to put a young up-and-comer prospect at the time to fight a guy.
His ass. Floyd would came up with all types of excuses. Oh, you know, my elbow, and you one shade too dark, nigga.
You a little too dark for me.
You a little bit fast.
You a little bit too much melanated.
That's why he never fought Khan. Folks actually, he said, man, it's sad to see. Could have been a great trilogy type of fighter. Spence could have stayed focused. Now he talking about in the interview, that ain't me. That ain't me. Well, nigga, guess who it is?
Guess who it is? Look at him. Look at him, you drunk piece of shit.
No discipline. That motherfucker probably still eat pork. Me too, Earl. I'm sorry to say that.
Swine. You are swine. Look at him. Yeah, I'm off the
it said that if you can't see it, it said this right. Shout out to Ray. He said this was Earl reaction after the Crawford Khan fight. I thought he'd never go to old boy fight.
Isn't Earl a Muslim now? That shit is funny as hell, bro.
Oh man, bro, why you at the casino where they fought, wherever they at? Because Ben Johnson was there too, or Ben from Fight Hype was there too. Talking about it's definitely gonna happen. And how was that? How many years ago was that? 2 or 3 years? Man, Crawford a better man than me. Crawford a better man than me because I'd have came in there on some Stone Cold. Oh, yeah, it's The Rock, it's Stoke, man. Bro, I've been really checked that nigga from all the reporters. And Crawford a real nigga though, because he really got some discipline. What's going on? He got some real discipline, bro. Because me, man, what kind of baby say? I will get my gun to get ignorant. I would got ignorant up in there. Not ignorant. It's a difference between ignorant and ignorant.
And ignorant.
Ignorant.
And there's ignorant.
I'm getting ignorant.
What I miss, G? What I miss?
He retweeted an old interview.
What I miss,
he retweeted an old interview and said it ain't me. So this the interview. It said this was Earl reaction after Crawford and Khan fight. Spence knew back then Crawford wasn't treating fairly. So he basically said that they promoted Lomachenko better. My thing is, nigga, y'all ain't treated fairly. What's a month payments? When have you seen an Errol Spence fight get promoted other than Pacquiao more than 2 weeks before the fight?
Never.
More than a week before the fight. Never. They don't promote your fights neither. Them niggas, I remember back like not too long ago, they still was running radio ads for their fights, bro, promoting their fights.
When Earl fought Brooklyn, when Earl fought in Brooklyn and he fought Lamont Peterson, they was running radio ads on Hot 97 for it. A day before.
Yeah, I do remember that.
A day before the fight.
Who listen to radio, man? I can see if they ran some shit on Apple Music or something.
Exactly.
Like, come on,
but CJ, you heard what I said? A day before, and I used to drive every day. A day before the fight, that's when I heard the promo for it.
Come on, that nigga looks zesty. They talk about Bobby Smart. At least Bobby Smart.
Dog. I was gonna say that, bro. He looking sus over here. He's not looking good.
Look at that. Him and Fred might have something else going on, bro.
Whole swagless monkey.
Boy, y'all saying Aaron. So hold on, he got sassy rhythms and he got zesty looks.
Sassy rhythms.
Look how he looking at Fred, man. Come on, I wanna. Come on, look at that Fred like he
What did you say? I wanna.
Like he a fifth of vodka or some shit. So he looking at Fred like he that Sky vodka, man. Come on, that Jamaican rum. You gotta look at that nigga,
He
man.
looking like Fred. He looking like Fred, like his Ray and nephew. Like, yo, calm yourself down, bro.
You looking like you looking like a chocolate kiss,
bro.
boy. You looking like a chocolatey kiss.
Look at him. He looking
Come
real
on over here, boy. Lay a
on,
wet
man.
one. Lay a wet. Do what you did to Yellow Beezy on me.
What's so crazy? They already demonetized the video, bro. I ain't even been over 12 minutes.
What? How you get that? How you know? I thought that don't happen to the live was over.
I'm telling you, bro, man, dude, man. I ain't gonna, man,
That's how you know that fool watched the scandal. That fool knew it. He knew it from Jump Street.
Well, they ain't demonetized. They limited my ass. Let me say that. I ain't playing none of this shit with, man. Look here, man, Fred, man. I know what you're doing, man. If you did it in a better way, we can destroy Al Heyman. I ain't got nothing against Al Heyman. I just want to see fights.
Fred don't
He don't promote this.
The way he cooking Al right now is biblical.
No, high key, Fred would have worked for Al Heyman.
I think he want more work from Al. I think it's something else.
The way he cooking PPC right now is biblical.
He want to work for Al. He want, what's her name? Shot. What's that lady name that was treating them all bad? What's that lady name?
Kelly Swanson.
He want Kelly Swanson's job. That's what he want.
That's right. What it is, bro. I told you he got into it with him, Ego, and Tom was at the table. I think it was Tom. They was at the table, and he said that like Mike Hobbs, something happened with Mike Hobger. He said, man, I don't never tell a white man what to do. They said Ego got the hell on, bro. He been having problems. I don't know. Fred is just, bro, niggas will kill to be in Fred position, bro. And Fred just one of them dudes, man.
He just like, you know what? I'm a little bit too white for these brothers. I need to get more black.
Yeah, like, bro, you ain't gotta prove not. That's the biggest disease on the black community. Yes, it is.
Keep it real. When keeping it real goes wrong.
Right, he ain't realer than him, bro.
It's that, bro. I don't think it's that. I really think it's the fact Fred.
If it's Fred giving that interview about depression, Wilder would have swung on his ass.
Nah. When Fred pull up to the Wilder fights, he and Wilder everything from boxer briefs to socks, baby. If Wilder snuff Fred, that's like Wilder snuffing one of his uncles. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, look how he's looking at him.
Like snuffing your
look how you looking at him. You nigga look magically delicious.
Yo, bro, can you get
nigga look at me like I don't even want the interview. Look, the nigga look at me in the interview. I don't even want it, bro.
This is disgusting, bro.
Hey, look, I don't even want the interview at that point. Bye, man. Go on, we'll keep it moving. He said CJ Kobe, Truth Earl let Al make him look like a full media sucker. No shame with it. Ain't even that, bro. You retweet something. Out of all the tweets that you could retweet, you retweet something that a nigga put out that said you got tax issues, nigga.
First of all, CJ, it that makes it blatantly obvious that this fool is drunk and don't got nothing to do better with his time.
Not even just that, bro. That made me kind of believe what people like TB was saying, that they paying these dudes to push the narrative. I didn't really believe it, bro. But I believe that they paying these niggas to push a narrative. Because if a nigga diss me, if a nigga diss me, I'm gonna call and check him. I ain't messing with a nigga like that no more. He cut off IOTBA, and IOTBA never sneak diss that nigga till they fell out. Never sneak diss that nigga.
My thing is when TBE said that, I didn't put it past them, because at the same time they don't promote these guys' fights. They just let them do Twitter beef and then hope for the YouTube and everything to blow the fight up.
Yeah, to capitalize on that.
How you hoping on people you not? How they hoping on people they not paying to promote their fights at the maximum ability? That's them.
They are paying them niggas, bro. I really believe it now. They are. Nigga put my personal business out there, man. I'm gonna let buckshots ring. Like I'm Buckshot Shorty. Shout out to Black Moon, with the greatest underrated rap groups ever. He said salute Kobe 2K Flow Text.
You from Detroit, bro.
At the same time,
Brooklyn hip hop. Stop it,
man. Stop it, Buckshot Shorty. Stop playing with your mans like that, man.
Why you think CJ?
I am the rap streets.
You are.
I should just do a whole rap channel, but I might end up doing that, bro. Just
bro. I'm telling you, if you make a rap channel, bro, it's gonna be people gonna hate you because you're gonna say some real controversial stuff, and people
that's
gonna
the point.
I'm
gonna just do a real podcast type of shit. But he said, and the IBF just announced they will be offering boots and interim title shot coming up. Earl might as well just admitted that he running. Wow, where did they say that at, bro?
Where? Where did you see that here?
They did say that.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, bro.
I know you be knowing.
Yup.
It
Where did you
is.
see this? Where did we see this? I need to pull this up, please.
I got it.
Oh
Damn
no!
right,
I just
got
seen it. I just seen it on.
Damn right,
Ring
I
magazine.
got it. Yep. Click full of killers. Please don't get us excited. Ain't that what Floyd came out to?
We gonna start up all right.
That was my favorite. Hey, that was my favorite song off that joint. No, that was another joint on there, man. I forget the name of that.
That's his best mixtape.
Oh, that was a mix. I'm thinking about the other joint. Crack was my shit off a True Story, based on the True Story. But he said the way Earl drink, he can't be no Muslim. If he is, he a one fish, two fish, red fish type of thing.
Oh, he'll see CJ. And the first thing he gonna say to him is, "Swine, my brother."
Yeah, brother. Extra pepperoni, my brother. He said, I got a good feeling Gary's gonna lose tomorrow. Me too, bro. But I ain't got the balls to put money on him, bro. I'm gonna put like a couple. I might put like 40, 50 in my FanDuel
where the hell you been at in the Discord, bro?
He said, Corey Palm, I appreciate you, Corey, for being a member. Y'all hit the join button, see what y'all like. 2 streams, one for the something. What up, Clint? Clint always in the house. Appreciate it.
Y'all join the Discord. I just made a new section in there called Monday Motivation.
Yeah, I hope it's some vaginal stuff going on there. But if it's not, I'm with the positive.
You just ruined the whole thing, CJ. They supposed to join and see what the motivation is. Come on, man.
He said Fred is so messy. You see how he trying to stir Spencer to talking to, and Spencer's falling right in there. Let me put this in my archives tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna do a live on my Detroit channel in the morning. That's what I plan.
Yo, let me tell you this, bro. I don't know how Fred hasn't really gotten beaten up worse than he has. He
don't go to none of the fights, bro. That's why he ain't gotten his ass beat.
Yo, because people really would this, 8-out Stapo dude, because he caused way too much trouble. Like, you don't do some of the stuff you do. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If Fred gonna pop his head out one day, he's gonna think stuff is sweet, and they're gonna take that man's head off his shoulders. Like,
he messing with the wrong people, bro. He messed with the wrong people.
He really is messing with the wrong people.
Those people, they're not good people, bro.
CJ, one stack. He messed with the wrong.
Nigga, that nigga say, no, I ain't gonna say no. And niggas know where he live at, bro. That's the messed up thing about it. People know where he live at, bro. Like, that's crazy. Spencer Muslim, just like he's a horse rancher. They're just trying to keep him in line.
Spence is a kafir. He's a kafir. He's a Christian kuffar, okay?
He said Spence is trolling. Like I said before, man. It ain't even about trolling, bro. Like, we at the point where the fight not gonna happen. We at peace with it, right? Then why you stirring the pot, bro? You got to fight. Go fondle with go fondle Alopecia boy. Go fondle Alopecia boy. You're gonna be trolling personal guys. You trying to build your fight off of Terence Crawford name? You lame little boy.
But CJ, that's what I'm saying. Nobody would have a problem with him if he was just moving on, like you said, and being humble about it. But you see what he's doing? He acting like a hoe. He act like a whole hoe out here. And when he's supposed to be focusing on Ugas, he's still bringing up. He's still taunting Terence Crawford.
Unless they got a backdoor deal made already
that we don't know about.
Yeah, that could be, but I don't.
But that's why. But still, I still want Bud to knock his head off to the point where he don't get to spend that money, even if he get the 80-20 that he want. Knock his damn head off. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Cry 2 tears in the bucket.
I just now say open a Gucci store in Detroit. Hope that boy burn.
They open a what?
And it's gonna be closed. And it's gonna be closed 5 days later.
You better be buddies with that nigga. You tripping? I seen him at Dave Chappelle rest. I said, "What is you doing, nigga? Like, go. What did you tell Smokey? You better go make that sale.
You better go make that sale.
You better go get me shot up." Shout out to Roy Raheem. Don King made better fights than now. Oh man, Don King made the best. I don't care if you're getting robbed or not. Get your business together, bro. Niggas still getting robbed from boxing.
That's what a lawyer is
2022. You know what I'm saying?
That's what a lawyer's for.
Musicians are still getting robbed in 2022. Taylor Swift is still getting robbed today. And I actually went to a Taylor Swift concert because I had to work, and it was, I got to say, she's a man. Yeah, I had to work a concert. I used to work with the Lions Play.
That's like the
fire.
For my sister's birthday, I went with her to a Justin Bieber concert. That was the craziest experience.
I mean, I say this. The country concerts is the hypest shit. I've seen Frankie. I've seen a lot of people. Frankie Beverly, not Nelly. But the country concerts, man, especially they call it Uncle Cracker. Man.
Uncle Cracker?
I was like, damn, man, ain't nothing but booty. I swear to God, ain't no, I mean, that's every concert, but this shit ain't nothing but booty, bro.
Yeah, how was the Frankie Beverly concert? There's probably mad old people there, weren't there?
That shit, like I was a kid. I was a teenager. I was a kid. I was like 10 or 12. I used to like seeing Frankie Beverly, bro.
I love Frankie Beverly music, so that's why I asked.
We are one. Yeah, I'm huge. I'm an old head. I used to go to the old concert. I'm an old type OJs. I seen Temptations in 2000, early 2000. I seen Slim Thug.
I don't know how I would feel watching the Temptation show, not knowing that David Ruffin not alive.
Ruffin and Eddie Kendrick not there, bro.
That was a different line though. They had a whole different line. Don King made okay, that's true. He said, the end of the stage album is Flames, not the interim. He'll be the mandatory. He'll be the mandatory. But we already know Spence about to fight or he about to vacate. Does he need a vacation?
I need a vacation.
I'm going to 54 with his grader. See if I can run from Crawford and stack me some paper. I bet he gonna do like Floyd did. He got to fight Ennis to get a shot at me at 54.
Oh yeah, he definitely go down. Why he can't fight Boots?
Yeah, go ahead and knock them Boots with Boots like I knock him with Fred.
Like I knock him with Yellow Beezy.
Infamous.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. Hey, Yellow Busy was at the Maverick game yesterday taking pictures with white folks on the floor.
He out of jail?
I thought that was him on the floor at the Mavericks game.
Good googly moogly.
It looked like him. Shit.
Let's talk about Yellow Beezy's case though, because he playing with children, bro.
Nah, I'm not going there tonight. No, we not.
No, he was. You're right. He was on the floor.
Yeah, I told you. I heard Crawley wanted $1 million to fight Boots in the top. Hey, he white. He can demand what he want to.
Don't say that.
But again, shit, it ain't too many white good fighters around like him, especially at 168 pounds. I mean, really at 168 pounds. You know.
Hold on, CJ. Drop a flex drop for Cody Crawley, knowing his worth and knowing what his health can do.
Driving, yeah, that's the white man's bomb right there, brothers. Y'all brothers just get this one.
That's the same bump, CJ.
Yeah, I just get the mundane bump. As I heard Crawley, okay, I ain't mad at Crawley. Hell yeah, I ain't about to just fight Boots for peanuts and get knocked out. He got.
I'm not gonna get beaten half that, bro. Like, come on, chill. Give me that.
He got the style to go some rounds, bro. That's how you got to fight Boots. You can't sit there and let him set the pace at all. If you can box, like nigga like Crawford probably maybe can outbox him in the middle of the ring, but you know Boots gonna get his. You know what I'm saying? He be punching off platform. And he gonna be a Crawley probably got a better style for him. But Crawley we got enough power. When you fight Boots, even if you put him on the back foot or you sit in the center of the ring with him, you gotta punch with him. If you're not a guy that can punch with Boots, or you can't push him back, you might as well just do what my man's did that Nate Campbell had in the ring versus FN Jabba.
Just turn around and just
turn around. You're not gonna sit there with him and just box him in the middle of the ring. That's just not gonna happen.
Because he's way too fast.
Yep, he just gets rhythm. Yeah, footwork good.
Combinations together. Well, good defense.
He get leverage. He get leverage from the hip. Wherever he throw a shot from, he get leverage from. You know,
yeah, he got scary leverage too. Like some of the hooks he hit lip and nuts with. Boy,
yo.
Let me ask a real nigga. He said he's the hardest puncher you fought. He said Bruce probably gonna whoop weak. I don't know what that meant. Said CJ, you off the chain, alopecia, boy. You better go wax on, wax off Donatello. You better go wax on, wax off. His old.
You call him Donatello, bro?
I ain't seen a fight where two niggas just kiss each other ass the whole press conference. I love you. You're the great. I want to see a nigga spit on somebody, touch somebody girl booty like McCarthy did. Yeah, like bro, these dudes ain't got no character, bro. They stale as Errol Spence last 2 or 3 fights. I really don't care if Ugas win either because I don't like him neither. I don't get his tweet. What does he mean by that ain't me? Okay, here you go. Okay. Look, all right, you see the tweet? There you go. So he basically said in this interview that Crawford wasn't promoted right after he beat Khan. Crawford beat Khan, he said that Crawford was not promoted right. They promoted Lomachenko more than Crawford, and that that's what he meant.
Yo, CJ, what do you think about the Ray Mercer snippet when he said he only got $50,000 more than Tommy Morrison because Bob Arum said Tommy Morrison was white?
I ain't mad at him. Yes, I read that. He said he respected Bob Arum for keeping it real. He did. He did. He said I respected. He said I respected him for keeping it real.
Because you know why? Everyone remembers that, in the 90s, they tried to make Tommy Morrison work so bad. The HBO networks put so much money into him. They overhyped the George Foreman win, which in retrospect was a good win, but they overhyped that win. They tried to compare his left hook to Mike Tyson's. They tried to do so much things. And you also got to remember, irrespective of him being from Oklahoma, Bob Arum was right. He was white. People paid to watch Tommy Morrison. It's wrong that he said that to Ray Mercer the way he did, but hey, it is what it is. Because you got to understand, with those type of people like Bob Arum, the people who wear the small cap on top of their heads, they look for dollars and cents. So if you aren't buying something, and there's a demographic that's buying something, we gonna cater to that demographic. Bob Arum worked off of money and cents, bro. Was it racist for him to say that to Ray Mercer? Of course it was. But he said that truthfully because, if Tommy Morrison won that fight against Ray Mercer, bro, and he fights Mike Tyson, win, lose, or draw, you know how much money that's going to make? Bro, like, people don't understand. Tommy Morrison, they wanted him to win so bad. Kobe and CJ, y'all know this. Y'all were young enough to see those fights, bro. They wanted him to beat Lennox Lewis. They wanted him to beat those fighters, but he just didn't. He came up short.
Yeah, he said your source guaranteed the fight was gonna happen. Shit, I trust that it happens next or Spence moves up. Maybe blues concerts are the best in the South. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, next after Ugas, okay. Yeah, but people don't want to deal with PBC though. I mean, why? What make you think that? Why would they leave if they don't want to deal with PBC? They should have stayed where they was at.
Where would that come from? That's not true.
Jocelyn Salou, he said, "Who y'all got? Ryan Garcia, Tevin Farmers." Ryan Garcia by
I got
KO. You don't believe what you're saying. Spence gonna fly in another Back to the Future car before he fight Bud. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But if he stop Ugas or he dominate Ugas, the demand is gonna be crazy, bro. If he have a debatable, he looks shaky, people gonna buy him time. But damn, he keep
really think Ryan Garcia is gonna knock out Tevin Foreman? That's not happening.
I got sweet.
He's not. He gonna knock Tevin clean out, bro.
I got.
Why you say that? Tevin's a better boxer, better defense, probably the best defensive fighter.
You heard it first here, CJ. I got Sweet Pea.
Bro, okay.
But
back in the days when I was younger, not a kid anymore. Yeah,
CJ, but really, what makes you say that? Because
why am I stopping talking about it? Why am I stopping talking about Ryan Garcia and Sweet Pea? We all know what's gonna happen. He gonna lose. We know, right? We know. He gonna lose. And right, cool. Ryan Garcia gonna send him back in the Back to the Future car. He ain't fought in almost 2-3 years. And he moving up. He's not even good, bro. Like, come on, man. Get out of here. He could have fought JoJo Diaz. No, at all. Good. Man, he is cheeks.
Why take not fight him? Why take not fight him?
Because Floyd said he wasn't ready.
He too melanated, my brother.
Yeah, Floyd said he wasn't ready. He too black.
Yep.
But
he life is coffee with 10 creams in it. Said Tommy couldn't even beat Rocky. Rocky who? Marciano?
No, he talking about Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, come on, Mick. Cut me, Mick.
Cut me, Mick.
Man, this dude keep perpetuating shit, man. And he not gonna fight Boots, bro. I put a ban on that.
If he fights Boots gonna kill him. Boots gonna really do him bad.
TJ, just to get back on topic, I think what you had mentioned maybe a couple weeks ago is right. I think what they're trying to do is build up if you really look at it, they're building up Earl. Maybe after this, the best case scenario for Earl is that Keith loses, right? He ends up fighting Barrios his last fight at 47, beats him, and then they match him against this dude that got knocked out by Charlo.
Who?
Hogan?
Lubin.
They match him up against Lubin if Lubin beats the Giant.
Lubin will fuck up Errol Spence. I'm telling you that
I think
now.
that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make Lubin his legacy fight. They're trying to build Lubin up to be that.
What belt? What does Lubin have?
You see, he in the title eliminator versus Pandora. It's gonna be on
it's
the
a title. But remember,
the
plan is for Charlo or Castano to win the championship, to win undisputed, and then disperse all the belts.
WWE, bro. It's WWE, man.
It's WWE.
He said what? He said what's good. He said what's good. What did I? He basically said it wasn't him. He did an interview. He retweeted Fred interview from
Errol Spence is stirring the pot. Errol Spence is simply stirring the pot.
He is. He said he shared the old video where he said, I told y'all that Crawford wasn't promoted the right way, and he they promoted Lomachenko more than him, and he said a fight definitely gonna happen. This was after the Conor Crawford fight, but you said you weren't going to his fight. Like I said before, man. I hate that he's even in the category as a black boxer, bro. Because this ain't how we conduct ourselves. We know Floyd was scared of Pacquiao. Y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all can still live with the lie. He didn't ask no other them niggas. He didn't ask Zab to take that test. He didn't ask Arturo Gotti to take that test. He didn't ask Gennaro Hernandez to take that test.
He was Hernandez was giving him a title shot. What are you talking about?
For that Nundu, Loveboy Nundu, or he ain't asked nobody else to take a test. So we seen that nigga, man. I don't blame him. It's like the dude from Peacemaker. The little
Bro,
you see Peacemaker.
You gotta remember that dude came up from I don't know, minimum weight, and it was knocking out dudes from.
Bro, you the greatest. You're the greatest.
That's great, bro. I agree. I agree with you saying,
man. Out of all the niggas that came around, he said you need to take a test. Hey, he's a pussy, man. That's what it is, bro.
Would you have fought somebody on the roids?
Man, I don't. You think Floyd had never sparred or fought a nigga that's on that shit?
He fought Canelo. You're right. So
it don't even matter, bro. Like
you're right.
Bro, everybody probably fought somebody on some shit. I hate to generalize, but shout out to Michael Sports.
I can't stick up for it.
Shout out to Michael Sports. Subscribe to my boy Mike.
I love your channel, bro.
Yeah, I'm bro, tomorrow.
One thing about Pacquiao at that time, dog, that dude was coming up in weight and was knocking out bigger dudes.
That's your question. Did Cotto fight him? Did Margarito fight him? Did the great African Joshua Clottey fight him? He was some niggas would still fight him, man. Floyd left the division when it was the greatest division he had been a part of as far as
that's a fact. There was a lot of smoke out there. There was Paul Williams, Andre Berto. There was Miguel
Margarito, Paul Williams.
And he went to go fight the Big Show. You're right.
What's my man's not Carmen Central, Carlos Katana. There were players there, man. He said, I'm getting out of here. Shane Mosley.
Victor Ortiz. Victor Ortiz when he wasn't on that tweak stuff.
Man, that nigga didn't want to be there. I don't want to make it about
don't give him no credit for fighting the Big Show.
I been started watching wrestling at that point. Lubin ain't beating Earl. He might not. We gotta wait and see. That's a good fight. Now I might dish out some money just because of Lubin. He gotta beat Fondora first.
I think Lubin can beat Earl, but
I got respect for Lubin, so I wouldn't mind watching it.
If Fondora beats Lubin, though, which is a big possibility, Spence is really fucked.
But let me tell y'all this though, Lubin versus Spence is not a legacy fight. Sorry,
at all. Like because let's keep it a buck. Once Lubin stepped up, to world level, he got stretched. My Haitian brother got stretched, bro.
Lubin
I love Lubin. Yeah, actually, Lubin is a Haitian last name. I got Lubins in my family, bro. So I may be related to him somehow, some way. But bro, I don't care. Like I rock with my Haitian boxers. I rock with my Haitian people. But it is what it is. Lubin stepped up and fought Jermell Charlo, and Jermell Charlo showed him what world class level elite boxing was. If Lubin would have had, more fights, I think he could have beat Charlo. I don't think he would have stopped Charlo because Charlo has a good chin and Charlo is shown to be durable. But I think he could have beaten Charlo. But no, And one thing, I may not like Jermell Charlo because what he did to Jamal, because I didn't like how he aired out family business. I always found Jermell Charlo to be corny to me, but he's a damn good fighter. I cannot take anything away from
He
inside
the
that ring.
bravest one over there in the whole stable of PBC. All
That's a fact.
250 fighters.
That is a fact. But you can't say that. The people who be fighting on FS1, they really be giving out some good fights. They just don't get recognized.
Notoriety.
Like for example, Frank Martin from 135. That's a dark horse, man. That dude can fight, bro. Frank Martin is in Derek James's stable, and you don't see him doing none of the stuff them dudes is doing. He looks good.
I take it back.
You want to say something else, Kobe, or no?
No, I said I take it back. I take the statement back.
Okay, but like I was saying though, in terms of who Jermell Charlo as a person is, like from what I've seen, I don't know him personally, but I find him as a cornball, bro. Both them dudes is corny, but he's super corny, b.
Super.
Like, yeah, bro. Like, oh, you turned out Canelo in 2018, bro. Like, yo, like Canelo's not known to put weight drain clauses in his contract. Why do you think he probably didn't sign it, bro? Because one thing about the PBC, they do protect their fighters.
Xander's ass every time will beat Errol Spence. Xander looks solid. Only time will
Xander good, bro. I like.
Go ahead.
But like Charlo, just to say, Jermell Charlo, if he was undisputed, bro, it still wouldn't change anything about anything with him about me. Like I don't rock with dude, but he's a good fighter. But you know who's a good prospect? He beat my man, unfortunately. But Charles Conwell, he's a good prospect himself.
I like Charles. He said, "Oh man, I thought Spence said something new. I thought he was talking about." He did say something new. It is new, nigga. It ain't old.
He's a sucker. We just airing out the fact that we just confirming the fact that he's a sucker.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid pumped through that fool blood.
Right on his Twitter. He said it ain't me, and he was in the interview talking about.
Ain't you supposed to be training?
You can find it. It's right
Yellow
on there.
belly.
In the interview talking about how.
Where's TBE when you need it?
Yeah, he was in the interview. I think his Discord got hacked. Yeah, he was in there talking about on this very interview talking about. If you click it, you talk about how Earl interview after the Crawford Khan fight, how he said that top rank promote Lomachenko better, and basically what he's saying is that ain't him trolling something. That ain't him telling Crawford he should have left. Basically that's what he's saying.
You wasn't gonna fight him anyway, bro. Like, yo, if you said Gary Russell Jr. asked for too much money,
that's what Leo Santa Cruz said. Yeah, that's what Leo Santa Cruz said.
I don't believe that. I think he was asking what I thought his market value was at that time, bro. Because Gary at one point in time was hot. Let's keep it a buck. He was beating a lot better fighters than Leo Santa Cruz was. Let's keep it a buck, B. Like I'm telling you this, you talk about PBC mercenaries. Gary Russell's one of them because you know why? He doesn't like the business of boxing. I can understand, like, yo, hey, when I was an Olympian, I was fighting for the sport and the competitive nature of it. I think Gary Russell really loves boxing. He doesn't love the business of professional boxing. Because if he was getting the fights, like you said in that video, if Gary Russell was getting the fights that he wanted, I'm telling you, he would be fighting he would be on weight. He probably would have been like at 130, 135 by now because he can fight, B. But like, think about it. Al Heyman stopped him from fighting dudes even on his own stable. And like, what's his beef with Al Heyman, bro? Like, no, what's Al Heyman's beef with him? That he knows his business and he's not trying to get shafted because he's seen how many fighters that are good fighters that don't get their money, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
Like, I don't think he loved boxing either.
I think you do. Why you say that, bro? Because if he didn't love boxing, bro, he'd be like Tank. He'd be like Adrian Broner. He'd be like Errol Spence.
Say he cared more about being an Olympian. Came right out of his mouth.
Yeah, but you heard why? Because it was the competition aspect. I watch a lot of Gary Russell interviews. Even when he was on Fred's channel, he said like, yo, when I was an amateur, bro, I did things for the competition. I always wanted to fight the best of the best so I can prove myself. Like, yo, bro, he said he wanted to fight Guillermo Rigondeaux in the amateurs. Let's keep it a buck. If he would have fought Guillermo, Gary Russell Jr. said in one of those interviews that he would want to fight Guillermo Rigondeaux in the amateurs, bro. Like, imagine that. Come on, B. He said that for the competition aspect. He's a competitor, bro. But like, yo, it gets to a point in time that, yo, I don't want to keep doing this anymore because this game is corny, B. This game be on some cornball stuff, bro.
What about the fact he want to get paid like a welterweight at 126?
That too.
He said, tell the truth, he ran for years when Pac were throwing hundreds of punches. He wanted no problems. Floyd didn't want no problems, bro. He ran for Margarito right on camera. That's you can go take out that footage.
But that's not his fault because, yo, this guy had plaster of Paris in his gloves, bro.
Man, we didn't know that at the time. You TBE, don't get hit.
I still think Floyd would have beat Margarito.
Probably would have. I think he would have. Welterweight was sacked from 2008, 2009. Yep. We don't know anything about Spence's yet.
You know,
Floyd,
weird
let me read these real quick. He said Floyd dug Joel Casamignola smoke. No smoke. He said main fights Floyd didn't take. It was Margaritas Williams and Prime Cotto Pac-Man. He said Bob Aaron will let him fight Cotto when they both was on the same there your boy go.
But no.
Hold on. Yo TV, yo Discord, man.
Discord
check that out,
bro.
My what?
Your Discord.
What about it?
It got hacked.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That ain't you sending all that shit, them fake shit. Yeah, I mean you sending a whole bunch of you sending. Yeah.
Well, I don't know what it's sending. I don't use Discord, man. I signed up for it, but I don't really use it, so I don't know. But I gotta go check it out. What are they sending?
Just like discount slots for the Super Discord.
Like Nitro. Now what's it called? Nitro?
Yeah.
Lewin beat up Aaron Berlanger sparring.
Yo, why do we got? When do we get to see your boy Berlanga cook Steve Rose though for the culture?
March 19th.
Berlanga gonna get knocked out in his next fight.
Nah, Berlanga about to cook him for the culture.
Y'all wait.
Y'all be hating on Berlanga, bro.
CJ, you gotta record this because you just heard what he said, right? So next time when he come on, we go hold him accountable.
Did you see his last fight?
Yes.
You said the same thing about Conor being, bro.
Remember?
Okay, so
that's like I was wrong.
There was Steve Rose, man.
At least Conor Ben improved. Let's hope he improves as well. We'll see. But from what I saw the last fight, I don't see nothing there. No special effects, as Mayweather would have said. No special effects. Just playing.
He said he didn't fight Cotto and Pac on time because of Aram, though. You would say it was Aram. Y'all can make all the excuses you want to make. UTB.
No, he did call him out, bro. He wasn't TBE when he was at 130, 135, and Cotto was at 140.
Yeah,
he called
Bob Aram let him fight him then. That is true.
And he called Shane Mosley out in his prime, too. We can't do that.
Question, would you fight Floyd to jump up and fight De La Hoya? It's a yes or no question. Or it's a De La Hoya Floyd question.
At the end of the day,
don't give me this philological BS. Are you fighting Floyd? Or are you fighting De La Hoya? Don't go in this. You've carried the physical year of the genealogy. Go ahead, give me a yes or no question. Answer.
At the end of the day, Shane Mosley did what he was supposed to do.
And then Shane go up and win.
He went up and won. He beat him twice. I don't blame him. But at the end of the day, we can't say Floyd ducked everybody. No.
He ducked the people that he thought he can beat. That he thought he couldn't beat. That's a fact. He ducked the whole division.
Mm-hmm. But did he duck Nate Campbell? Yes. Did he duck Joel Casamayor? Yes. Yeah. These are facts.
Did he duck Margarito?
Yes.
How did he duck Casamayor? Didn't they fight twice?
No. He never fought Joel Casamayor.
Who you talking about, Mayweather?
People also duck Floyd too, though. Yes. People also duck Floyd too.
Yeah. Man. Who? Name him.
Your king, Costa Zoo.
Oh, he did.
Costa Zoo was on fire.
He did call out Costa Zoo a couple times too.
Costa Zoo got beat up by Vince Phillips and barely made it out against Zab Judah, bro. He wasn't going to fight Floyd.
Quack did also. Quack.
let's really be let's make this thing clear. Floyd would have beat up Costa. Let's not even play them games.
No, he would have whooped him easy.
Costa was still the bigger name around that time.
Yep,
This is
and
true
did
because of
one.
what he did to Zab.
But he and mind you,
chicken dance. Do the chicken dance. Hold on.
mind you,
I like Jamel. I like Jamel. Always would have loved to see him fight Jer Hurd. Jer Hurd didn't fight him because he said he was on that good cushion alcohol. He's on that bounty. He said he was on that.
You remember Jared Hurd smack dude in front of his face, and Jamel didn't do anything.
But my thing, Jamel said he didn't get smacked, but you wasn't moving forward.
He damn wasn't. He damn sure
The
wasn't.
other Charlo was the fullback leading through the lane. He said Earl Legacy would be.
He let his little big brother get slapped like that.
Let me read some comments. He said Earl Legacy would be nothing but ducking. Lubinot Legacy fight only Virgil or Boots win could balance the shame of his bud duck, but we know PBC won't put him in there. My thing is, or Virgil, the Virgil fight makes sense for him financially, bro.
Yeah, they both from Texas, bro.
Texas.
That's why Terence Crawford need to go in there and
knock his head off
and emasculate him in front of all their fans. What he say on Roadblock? I hate to see you get spanked in front of all your fans.
That's crazy. But like,
you're right about that.
I catch on. He said a Charlene twin. He said Terrell Goucher had him bugged. Yeah, Lubin got a funny shaped head. He got that the black Gerald from Hey Arnold shaped type head though.
Yo, you're funny as hell. Why even?
He do. He got like that ice cream cup head or some shit. He just got a funny. That's why he's always getting buzzed. His temple, like bro, he just got a funny shaped head, bro.
But like,
he
back to
finish reading. I got to finish reading. He said, "Tax facts. Hunter, salute. What's going on?" He talking to him. Only fights Gary Giddin is versus Slim, Shawty, and Sucker.
Damn. How he know the schedule? How he knew his schedule?
He said Gary should be looking to fight Colbert or Devin Haney. Bro, Colbert gonna talk some shit to him. He tried to fight Haney. They couldn't come to terms. Not surprised. Floyd versus Corralla. I don't care about that. I don't care about that shit. He was weight trained.
Right.
Been moving up. Corey Richards.
Bro, nobody told him to take sign that contract, bro. If he was weight trained,
he living off of Corrall's win in the Canelo. Madonna won anyway. 2 shots to Madonna. What's good, CJ? What's up, boy Courtney?
Let's stop that, bro.
He bit Floyd. He won. He had nigga screaming. Ah! Nigga sound like James Brown said.
He bit him.
Because Floyd was trying to cut his circulation off. Get up off of that thing. No, you can do better.
Get up off of that thing.
Costello was also a good fighter. He was solid. You know, him and Corrales had like one of the greatest fights you would see.
Yo, bro, that was
bad for 5 years. That nigga Michael Irvin said you making the brothers look bad. Yeah, y'all remember Michael Irvin said that shit? He said you making the brothers look bad, Floyd. Niggas making videos. That's Michael Irvin, man. He ain't no real brother. He love the white girl. I ain't talking about the actual white girl, the cocaine brother. They was making hella videos, man. I feel like a real big dummy defending Floyd versus Pacquiao. Man. I really do, because that changed boxing to what it is today into Mr. Errol Spence Jr. He just trolling now. He basically said, "Y'all gonna go, man, bro."
But he's funny though. Yo, Jamal Charlo really allowed his little brother to get smacked in front of him. He did nothing.
No, yeah, he did. He started pressing forward. He did. That nigga did start.
I just want to know one thing. I just want to know one thing. I just want to know one thing. How come Jamal Charlo was the first email champion of all time and he don't get roasted, but Devin Haney can't get a tweet off without being called the email champion? There's only been 3 email champions in Black history: Jamal, Devin, and Ugas. Now, why only Devin getting roasted as the second email champion of all time?
What are you talking about? Lennox Lewis was an email champion. You gotta remember, Rick broke through that thing in the trial.
That's different, though. That's
no, that's not email. Email is what
he was the garbage picking champion.
He said, "Person I seen Doug Floyd." So what? Person I seen can do what he want.
No, he couldn't. That's corny. Why can he do what he?
Email champion.
He said what?
Ugas is the real champion now. He don't beat the man. He beat the man.
Devin, Jamal, and Ugas was the first email champions of all
Was
time.
Ugas an email champion, bro?
He was an email champion.
Remember
He was.
They turned him into champion because
he was a regular champion though, so he already was kind of like the champion in process.
He was an email champion, but he beat Pacquiao, who really never lost the belt, so he's the real champion, like TV.
Yeah, but why can Nassim Hamed do whatever he wants, but Floyd call him out? It's okay to duck him. What's that about, CJ?
Maybe because he's in a lower weight class.
That Kevin Kelly fight took his life.
He couldn't make 20. You couldn't make 126 anymore.
I love the poorly educated. I love the poorly educated.
That's my answer. Stop hating on Chris Nazim. He's a legend. When he said about Chris Eubanks Jr., he said let's never fight again.
He said never fight again.
Yeah, come on, man. I come down for Prince Nassim, brother. I come down for Prince Nassim, but wouldn't come down for the Hispanic brother Marquez and change the weight right before the weight in, my brother. That's where Canelo weighs in and changes the weight before the weigh in. You get it, brother? Weigh in, brother. Canelo ain't nothing but Floyd's sperm. That's it.
Hey, yo.
Is there any truth? Is there any truth to the fact that to the rumor that Mayweather wants the winner of the book Cant fight?
Hell no, man. Hold on.
Googly.
I ain't heard that one.
TBE making up things on.
You ain't lying, man.
TBE, you take it from Blue Blood now. You just making up rumors as you go.
This is your boy, Blue Blood Sports.
That's a rumor, bro. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking for.
I mean, I thought you talking about. Hold on, drop one of Blues Blind.
About I'm on the phone. You on the phone? Yeah. You looking at my baby? No, I ain't looking. No, I'm good. You sure? Yeah, I'm good. All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that. I wasn't looking at him.
Script writer. The script writer.
He said, "Yeah, her did smack him. That shit was funny." He said, "Good evening from Dallas, Texas, home of welterweight sperm donor of Floyd, Errol Spence." Shout out to Cheryl. Nigga, like he could be Cheryl Underwood daughter the way he looked. I went for it, but just talking went on to Cheryl Spence. He said, "My bro and my wife got tickets to." He said, "My bro and my wife got tickets to UFC 270 in Anaheim tomorrow. I got my money on the underdog." No, he ain't the underdog. Cheryl Kane is the on the FanDuel books. He's the
heard he's the favorite.
He's the favorite, bro. In Gongwu
is the underdog.
Yeah, I'm scared to bet on the Gongwu. Nigga ain't fought forever. I thought Cheryl was the underdog. I took my money like
tomorrow. Good fight night. I gotta take a nap after work.
Yeah, and Gano hasn't fought since last Sunday.
Good fight night. You got NFL on, man. You gonna have me on in the morning on my other channel? Hell yeah, shit.
I'm about to take me a nap because
the Packers at 8:15.
I'm watching that.
The Bengals and the Titans.
I'm watching that UFC fight at the Hoops because you know how I do, brother. You know how I do, my brother.
Yeah, Dana White, if you want to give me a job, brother, because you's a white honorary brother, according to the great Kobe 2K fan, because he getting honorary passes.
Listen, Dana White, you are definitely invited to the barbecue, my brother. You in?
Yeah, you gonna take Kobe's seat because Kobe need to stand up.
Nick, Paddywhack, get dog.
Carson messed up the Prince. So that nigga was already running before he got in the car accident, man. His daddy said, "One thing I tell you right now, don't fight that nigga from Omaha. We ain't doing that. you ain't going there by yourself. We jumping him." Derek like, no, Derek James did a Mick. I'm out.
He said, "I'm out. If you're
fighting
him, I'm not training you."
Really, Mick?
But Derek James did say that Errol Spence was trying to find himself. So
wait, that guy. Wait, TBE. What you mean he trying to find himself?
Now, well, they asked him about Errol Spence, and he said, where that's the time when he was in Dubai or whatever. And so Derek James said, well, Errol Spence, he's like, he's trying to find himself right now. So,
TBE. TB, I'm just gonna let you know this. Do you know that that's illegal in you know that they cut you off, your man parts off for participating in those type of things in places like Dubai, right?
Touch me, taste me.
Don't do that, CJ.
Hold me tight and don't let go.
That type of behavior in the Middle East is forbidden. You get
Oh man,
Cheryl be doing that touch me, tease me technique.
We're not gonna get into that culture because I can say something. I'm not gonna get into that. We talking about Cheryl the Errol Spence. We talking about Cheryl Sprints. That's what we talking about. Shirley Temple ass.
Talking about his behavior.
Oh, virgin daiquiri head ass.
Oh, kissing yellow beezy in the mouth ass.
Man. Oh, I'm scared of dark skinned niggas, so I'm gonna wait until he turn. Oh, black don't crack ass.
Oh, I only drink Coke 45 on Thursday nights ass.
Oh, Derrick James might hit his hands on my ass, and we supposed to be doing mid work ass.
I need me a full pint of vodka in my water bottle ass.
Oh, Jamil Charlo sparring mate head ass. Charlo probably beating his ass.
Who would have thought that Errol Spence would have become a bigger ducker than Keith Thurman? I mean, that if you had told me that,
never ducked nobody's son. I never seen a contract.
I never ducked anybody's son. Nobody sent me an invoice, son.
Devin need to make sure he don't price himself out for the campfire. I don't want to hear about him getting screwed over trying to make $5 million and Loma will take. It is what it is. To Bob Arum said he got connected to the government. He said the government doesn't give us the money, but I got other ways to make it jump. I told Bill he's not gonna get any fight. Long as Loma, Teofimo, what other nigger guy we have? Excuse me.
Negro, whatever colored.
The Comey guy, yeah.
We have colors. We have a whole bunch of other colors that we can match up. We don't need Devin Haney. I have a whole bunch of Negro slaves. I mean, black employees here that I can set up to fight.
Why no black executives?
Let me ask you, yo, why is it that everybody was telling Crawford to leave Arum, and Arum got like about a whole stable of black fighters? How come nobody else didn't have to leave Arum, but only Crawford?
He got to leave for the Spence. He leave for the Cheryl Spence fight.
Yeah.
He left, and then Spence talking about in that video. He said he ain't getting treated right at top rank. So the video he just when I showed this a video, if you click it, he ain't getting treated right at top rank,
Sprints.
Yeah, he ain't getting treated right at top rank, and that he need to leave. He left, and now what, bro? They probably didn't think he was gonna leave without a court fight. They probably there's a lot of things they misestimated. They just lucky Spence say somebody like Mayorga. He lucky he ain't somebody like that, bro. Because what if somebody did touch Spence's girlfriend ass? What he gonna do to Bud? Really?
Nothing. Because he gonna be like, I would fight you, but I'm scared of you.
You grabbed the wrong buns here, boy. You grabbed the wrong buns. These buns are made for fun. That's Derek.
Yo, so hey CJ.
Go ahead, Metro.
What up, y'all? Yeah. So wait a minute. So Derrick James said Spence was trying to find himself?
Him and Joshua together, trying to find each other.
It's a quote. Joshua, don't roll that way. Don't do that. Do not do that.
Joshua was trying to find his way too.
I'm not going. No.
First, he talking about the big meaches, the rightful admins.
I respect the big beaches. Like you don't know the big beaches.
I'm asking because remember, James years ago said that they weren't ready to fight Crawford, and Spence probably looking at this like, man, I done been protected all this time. I've been ducking this man, and my own, his own life, he like, look, I gotta. He trying to find himself, all right. He hoping that Al gonna keep his promise, even to give him $30 million to get beat down by Canelo. Hopefully, make it all make sense.
He go. Oh, when Canelo get over, he gonna bend over for Canelo.
Canelo might kill him. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see.
Tell me about it.
I'm about to outbox Canelo. You drunk? Put the tequila down, bro.
Yo, go home, CJ. Go home, CJ.
Go home, and then have your wife drive. Don't you go out there driving not thinking like the great Errol Spence ain't about to put hands, elbows, shoulders, and toes.
If CJ think Errol about to outbox Canelo, then we all do.
Easy word. If Charlo don't get to him first, easy word.
Which Charlo?
Either Big Charlo, big Blanc Black.
You mean big, you mean the one you could combo punch?
I don't think if Spence could get the weight up and get to that middleweight, I don't think Canelo can outbox him. I mean,
stop it. Canelo will beat him down. Canelo stops him. Canelo stops him.
I know what TB and CJ's doing.
I'm not convinced of that, bro. I'm not convinced of it
either. Neither am I.
Smith about to pop.
Yeah, he about to pop shot him the whole night. Check hook.
Spence can box. Spence got the right tools. I mean, Spence is a fundamental boxer. I mean, he got good fundamental. That jab is dangerous. I just don't see. And Canelo. I mean, look at the fight against Caleb Plant. I mean, you saw the fight, right? I mean, Caleb Plant wasn't doing too bad until I guess I don't know what happened after that. I guess he got starstruck or he got tired or whatever the hell. But
Caleb was talking to him. I'm a good fighter, right? Like, come on.
I love you. You're a great fighter. You're my favorite.
I love you.
I love you. I don't want to hear that, bro. Like,
I'm coming home. Yes.
That's all I need to hear from him. When I heard you say that was it. Because I was trying to support the guy, but I mean, what the fuck? Oh, excuse me.
We're already in the yellow. It don't even matter.
I mean, what's up? What's up with all the nut hugging? I mean, what's it all about? I mean, these guys. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, these guys don't have no kind of pride in themselves or nothing, bro. They just out there nut hugging and all kind of riding, and I mean, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, what if Spence probably come out to My Pony by Genuine? I can see him doing it.
I'm just
come
a bachelor.
on, bro. Looking for a punk? Oh, man.
And Tank holding his belts up. The cigarette Tank holding this shit up.
Yo, bro, come on, bro. That's a sick visual. That's a sick visual. You need help, bro. That's nasty work, man. Why would you even snake?
Look. I really can't see. Look. Tank. I think Tank. Tank. Tank got his own issues. I don't see Tank really rocking with Spence that hard.
Why not? Because he might get hit on. Probably. That's probably why. I told you, Earl. I want to spars you. I want to feel your powers. Didn't he say that?
I was to feel.
He said that.
They were drunk too.
They was drunk.
I just want to feel your powers. I heard you did to Adrian. You put him right to sleep with that night, Creel.
Damn. That's what AB lost his confidence.
Yeah.
And Freddie Rose said, "I seen it," because Barry Hunter said it didn't happen. Freddie Rose said, "Bull crap! I seen it with my own two eyes."
Where he said bull crap?
Yeah, because Barry Hunter, because that was the Barclays Centers. For somebody fight, and AB and all them had the Charlos was there. Her was I forget what fight this was, and but all of them was there. Barry was like, "Oh, it didn't happen," because there was rumors that it happened. Freddie Roach wasn't too long after that. I was there. I seen it. He was sleep. He was sleep. That shit was hilarious. Man, Freddie Roach said, "Bull crap."
Freddie keeping the buck, bro. Freddie keeping the buck. So
what they sparred and Spence knocked AB out?
Out. Like when you stop playing Mario 64 and you leave it out and he just started going to sleep, like out.
Wow.
Freddie was like, "That's some bull crap." I was there. That's part of Spence's legend
mystique,
too.
His mystique.
Because Floyd put him out the gym. Yeah, Floyd, get
that motherfucker out the gym.
They had to talk to Floyd and Leonard and them had to talk to him. I'll put him back in the
get
gym.
Get that motherfucker out of my gym. He don't be here.
Hey, Errol Spence is probably top 10 sparring fighter of all time. His legacy is built off sparring.
He the greatest.
His legacy built off sparring. Yeah,
bro, he was
him and Lamont Peterson.
Oh yeah, but Peterson. Yeah, Peterson pushed that Marquez fight back. Broke Floyd real. Well, they said Zab knocked him out. I said Omar Henry rested power to him to give Floyd some good work.
Zab knocked out Floyd in sparring. Since when?
That leading up to the McGregor fight.
Huh?
They said for the Pacquiao fight, he knocked him out.
Yeah, it was a Pacquiao fight. Canelo was smoke Spence. Clinton all smoke Spence. Y'all drunk. Spence gonna give him a shoulder roll. Pipe, ping, ping,
shoulder roll. He gonna be hitting him with the shoulder. You see how he got that guard right there?
Hook. CJ. Right.
As soon as Canelo shoot that straight right, that right hand just gonna loop it. Pop right on the temple.
Bang, bow, boom. Yep.
Ping, pang, pow.
He said, "Oh, that was a low pony. Oh, he ride horses. I ain't say he ride horses. If he chickens, he the one that's. I'm looking for a bachelor. Looking for a cherry. Somebody that can be."
CJ, I saw Floyd knocked out Zab in sparring. I heard the other way around.
Nah,
it was the other way around.
Other way around, my brother.
I don't know if it's true it was
for the Pacquiao fight. Yeah,
slumped him so like Zab got him out of there, laid him out.
So that was just a rumor. It's kind of like how they said Terence got knocked out leading up to the Sean Porter fight. Probably somebody was just started a rumor and lying.
Yo, Gary Russell said he split Terence wig open.
Yeah, because he caught him off guard, bro. Crawford said, "I'll break your knee." He said,
"Listen, you got me." He said, "I want to fight you in the ring. I want to break your neck."
He did say that shit. He said, "I'll fight." He said, "I want to fight you in the street." He said, "I'll break your neck." And they said he had snuck Crawford, and they broke him up. And they said Crawford. They sent him home because Crawford was waiting in the bushes for him all night.
Crawford is nuts, bro. Crawford got problems, man.
He snuck him. He snuck him after he got out after he got done sparring Carl Dargins from Philly.
Yeah. Shout out to Carl Dargins.
Man, those niggas run past. I think you better turn the camera on ASAP. Cause I think Crawford will really break his neck, bro. The other Gary Russell's gonna have to jump in for sure. They might just watch. Yeah, this nigga been talking too much shit like he the best one, man. Where you at, brother? Because he be with his little brother be the one that can fight. And when I met him at the Barclays Center, his little brother be right there. So yeah, they roll tight, boy. They roll tight, brother. Was right there. You fight one, you got to fight like 50 of them.
Yo, bro, but like the one who's at 118, that dude's a problem, bro.
Antonio Russell, yeah.
Yeah, that dude's a problem. I don't think that dude break dudes.
The one at 140 is the problem.
140 is the problem. That dude, if they can ever get him to fight 4 or 5 times a year,
he beat Boots.
He did.
He beat Boots.
And he beat Boots
beat him too, though.
And
Boots beat him too, though.
Boots beat. I think they like 4-2, the record. But
yeah.
I think and he beat
You gotta fight him. You gotta push him back, bro.
He beat Richardson Hitchens too.
Yeah, he did. You gotta fight. You gotta fight that nigga. You gotta fight Ennis. If you think about boxing him,
you gonna get smoked today.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He beat him twice. And he got Russell by split decision in Reno. It's always the same year, like consecutive days. It's consecutive days, bro.
I was gonna say this. Gary Antoine, isn't he highly ranked in all the sanctioning bodies at 140?
Let me see. Look at this. He say, Abraham Nova got beat up by Jerron Ennis too.
Jerron Ennis, if you look at Jerron Ennis's record, CJ, he did go against
But this Gary Russell, let me see. He is this might not be updated, but he is.
He's a good fighter, bro.
He's not ranked in the WBC. He's not ranked in the WBA. He's not ranked in the IBF. That nigga ain't ranked nowhere, man. That nigga, man, they need to, boy. Al Heyman ain't. I can't do nothing for you, man.
I can't do nothing for you, man.
When Al ain't start sending no checks to the sanctioning bodies for him yet, but
Al, man, I just gave you 50K.
Never gonna send him.
You hear me? I just gave you 50K, Al. You hear me? I mean, that was the transfer fee. Send me another 50.
Oh, get another 50, Al.
That's all I got. It's good use. Yeah, Richardson Hitchens got him once, and he beat Richardson Hitchens. Whatever a WO is. The hell is a WO? Somebody out there know. That was him.
Yeah, Richardson Hitchens.
Stopped him?
Possibly. I don't know.
He beat Abraham Noah by split decision. That's Henry Boy. Beat Hitchison down there. Beat Nova. They was just beating each other. Lost to Ennis. Beat Hitchison.
Man,
Cornelius Powell.
140 is already a problem now. If
they don't fight,
if these dudes get active, man, you know, I mean, I'm wondering how long what's the name gonna stay at 140 once if he beat Kambosos, because he gonna get the fight. Being Devin Haney gonna get that fight if he win that fight, I wonder how long does he. I wonder if he just dropped the belts after he win them, or do he do the title defense?
If Teofimo goes up to 140, he's going to go up to 140, bro. It's very tough waters for him, bro, because people at 40 they big and they punch hard, bro. It's like the cruiserweight division, bro. It's just,
I thought you were about to say something else. I thought you were about to say cake.
Yeah, yo. We don't play them games over here.
I thought you were about to say you gotta go to the
I play them games over here. But
I gotta eat something, man. I'm about to watch Boba Fett and Peacemaker on y'all. Let me keep going.
But like
Peacemaker elite, bro, by the way.
I'm telling you this though, I don't think Teofimo's gonna do well at 40, bro.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there because
what you mean? He about to be super duper franchise undisputed.
CJ something else, bro.
No, I hating on this nigga Tio, man.
I'm not. No, I ain't hating. I mean,
man, look at your boy getting high. You hating, man.
I'm saying
if he's from the DMV, you'll be seeing something different.
But he ain't gonna. But trust me, it's some cash that's gonna give him the business.
Ooh, he's stopping Josh Taylor off rip. You drunk?
Stop it!
You know?
Stop it!
Come on, man.
Stop
it! Teofimo was overrated.
Stop it!
Overrated.
You've been hating on Teofimo since you've been hating on Tio since he came out the womb. TB,
what is Teofimo? TB, what is Teofimo? Call him. Say it. What is he? The F word? What did you say he was?
A frog.
Well, he was until Cambosa
he got defrauded, huh?
Now Cambosa is a fraud now because he's claiming undisputed now. You know what I mean? So I mean, these guys are out of their minds.
Hey, somebody said on my Instagram. Let me pull this up real quick. Somebody said on my Instagram it was the funniest shit, bro. Hold on. I don't know who said this shit, but I think everybody on the panel and most people in the chat gonna agree, bro. They said that they don't have nobody respect Cambosos. Hold on.
That's a fact, bro. That's fucked up, but it's a fact.
He
barely beat Lee Selby. He barely beat Lee Selby, bro. Like Teofimo should really be smacking himself. He should have stayed with Joey Gamache, got that fight done and dusted, and he would have been done. But nah, he wanted to
Teofimo is overrated.
Hold on, it said
blew that money.
Hold on. It say, given how shaky Camboso is as a champion, he must get the best deal possible because his 15 minutes of fame as undisputed lightweight champion likely end in April when he defends the 4 stripes for the first time.
That's a fact. That is a fact. That is a fact. But the beautiful thing is he can prove us all wrong. He can prove us all wrong.
Keep making the same mistake, bro. Cambosos is not going to sit down for Devin Haney. You better believe that. So Devin Haney better go in there like he's going to fight Mayweather because that's what's going to – Cambosos is going to be coming there to defend that belt, bro.
That's great.
He's going to have to fight him. Especially if that fight.
It's going to be war.
Man, he easy to be outboxed.
If the fight
so why couldn't Teofimo do it?
Because he can't box.
Teofimo tried to go in there and knock his head off.
So he's overrated.
He can't box.
Huh?
He's a fraud.
Overrated. That's all. He's okay, but he's just overrated. You know. So I mean, remember, Lomachenko was overrated, and so he beat the overrated guy, and he became the overrated guy.
It's like they keep passing it on.
Yeah, so but nature, doesn't like a vacuum. So nature just resets everything. So now Cambosa is the champ. Teofimo is on the sideline looking in like he's supposed to be, and things gonna keep moving.
Yo, TV, why you say that? Why you have to watch on the sidelines like you're supposed to be? Why you gotta do that, TV?
Somebody said one honor said
went out there and became a fraud.
Okay. Hold on, one honor said the fake over.
Yeah, that's a great one. Hey, I'm gonna use that if you don't mind, bro. The fake over. That's my name. No more fraud. It's the fake over.
Why Conor Ben ain't drug testing? Why Omar Figueroa? I mean, not Omar, but what's the other one? Keith Thurman fighting Mario Barrios ain't drug testing
because they. I'm not even gonna say.
Hold up, speaking of drug testing, We talking about Canelo and Spence. Will there be drug testing for that fight?
Boy,
No, PBC fighters don't test allegedly.
I'm watching the Russell Westbrook highlight, bro. He shot a mid-range jumper, hit the top of the backboard. He is garbage.
No, they messing with him mentally, bro. They mad because he getting all the endorsement. They messing with him mentally, bro.
What do you mean he's messing with him mentally? If this guy can't shoot, he can't shoot. What are we talking about?
Come on. They knew that before they got him. They beat the Magic, though. They beat the Magic.
That's great, but like
Russell got 18 and 11. He had 18, 7, and 11. Stop hating, get money, nigga. Stop hating on people.
Stop hating, get money. Stop hating, get money.
You got to get moolah.
They beat the first team in the league, dude. The Magic.
Hey, look, that's
eight wins.
That's what Camboso said. That's what Camboso said to TFO. Stop hating. I'm about to get 10 million.
Stop hating, get money.
He about to get 10 million. Watch from Eddie Hearn.
He said, "Hey, at the end of the day, I won the fight, man. I don't care about." Well, anyway, he did say that. He said, "What happened to Robert Richard Jr.?" He was in the gym not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. He must got something cooking.
Yo, but hold it. Conor Ben said he want Keith Thurman next. What's really?
He know that's not gonna happen. Them niggas just pump faking. They know he's talking about he wanted Ennis and.
Then now they said they don't want. They're not interested in fighting Ennis next.
Ennis what? Ennis would hurt him in front of Nigel. I'm telling you, I love Nigel Benny.
Yeah,
exactly. I love both of them, but nah. His style is all wrong. I've seen Conor Ben fight on the Danny Jacobs Luis Arias undercard. That guy's little compared to Jaron Ennis. He's little. Jaron would hurt him. But hey, it's this too. It could be completely different too. Like, hey, who knows? Conor Ben might just pull something out and probably try to go all out because we know one thing.
Jaron tested it, bro.
Yeah, we do know one thing. Conor Ben is not averse from fighting. Conor Ben will have a fight with you.
But that's what I'm saying. Both guys.
I mean, somebody pick Chris Algieri on here. Somebody pick Algieri to be Conor Ben. I'm not gonna say his name.
That was not me.
TV.
His initials are
TV. What you doing? Yeah,
he has the same initials as Floyd Mayweather.
if you flip it backwards, EBT.
Yes. If you flip it backwards, you could take it to 7-Eleven and get you a hot plate.
T.O. the window shopper. Nah, you ain't lying. He said
that wasn't my best moment. Okay, so I can tell you.
He said word on the street. He said word on the street is Conor Ben is off the Ivan Drago. I hope not. I like him as a fighter.
Why does everyone say that? They said Nigel Ben was on the Drago when he fought.
Conor Ben ducking the he got kicked out the WC records for ducking the
because
the Vada Clean Trusting Program, whatever.
So they trying to say that he
they don't want him to fight David.
He on the first. CJ, they trying to say he on the first squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could beat Avanesian, Metro. I think he could beat him.
He really did hit the top of the backboard from the inside the L, the Magic. Oh my god, bro!
My goodness, I don't even want to see it.
At this point, it's mental, bro.
I don't even want to see it, bro.
At this point, it's mental, bro. At this point, it's mental.
I don't even want to see it, bro.
I can't stop watching it, bro. Look. He has go between the legs and shoot a jump shot, bro.
He hits the top of the backboard.
I don't even want to watch it, bro.
Well, here's the thing about Russell. Russell, at one point in time, was learning to shoot on both sides of the backboard. As a jump shooter, if you marginal jump shooters, if they learn that and they stick with it, they may not be great jump shooters, but they'll be adequate. They'll be adequate. And I mean, and Russell, he's abandoned that. I mean, I'm like, look, you go to the backboard, left or right. The bank is always open.
Not for him.
But you have to cash in, not hit the top of the bank.
Y'all need to be positive about this, man. In LA. All the negativity don't make them play no better. Be positive. Hold your hands together.
Look.
Do like the Kennedy boys used to do.
You want me to pray too, CJ?
You better pray whoever you pray to. Shit.
Yo, man, I watched
the honor. Look, wait, CJ. The honorable
16,
Elijah Muhammad Ali floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee.
Man.
I ain't mad. It is
but like he hit the top of the backboard. Like Russ, what is going on? It was one point in time Russ actually could make a basket.
Because he being held accountable now, bro. That's the difference. He being held accountable.
I remember when he would pull up at the foul line and make that little 15-foot jump shot.
Yeah, I remember he was making threes for a little while. What's going on?
The pressure.
I think that was part of it too. They continued. They kept trying to push him to make more threes, and I'm like, that ain't he.
That's
does
not
that
his game.
That ain't his game.
And he back at home too now, bro. It's the pressure. It's the pressure.
The Lakers should do a Russell Westbrook job well trade. That's true.
Yeah. Hey, that Spence probably hear that song and get offended.
Hey, look! I say this. I ain't never really made two genuine, not even one genuine reference. But you said what you just said about John Raw and Russell Westbrook. Same OG.
No. I meant John Starks, dude. John Starks went 3 for 16, bro.
Let's not talk about that, please.
Hey, bro, look.
I just remember it, man. It was. I mean, I hear you.
The funniest moments when he chased Reggie Miller down. He really was like the low key star at 30 for 30, bro.
Who? Josh Stark?
Because he said, because Patrick Ewing did a interview. He was like, man, John Stark's mother came up to me and said, if you ever touch my son, because he had got ejected because he had like headbutted Reggie Miller. He said, you ever touch my son again? She said something like, I hurt you, I kill you, whatever. He was like, Mrs. Starks, if your son do some dumb shit like that again, I'm going to smack him right upside the head. Reggie Miller was like, I wish I would have knew this back then. This would have been pure gold. That 30 for 30 is one of my favorite ones.
That's the best. I feel like that's the best one next to the Fab Five.
That shit is hilarious, bro. He said, man, bro. He said he used to be messing with John Starks, bro. But John Stark was the nigga that was bagging groceries, man. They making a story about Kurt Warner. Shit, what about John Stark?
John Stark, yeah.
That's him and Patrick Ewing, and Melo. Those are the only Knicks jerseys I've ever wear.
And think about this. John Starks got the opportunity. He played defense on he Pat Riley saw his talent. And not long after that, Grunfeld was allowed to run Riley out of New York. People never talk about the treachery of Ernie Grunfeld, one of the worst GMs in the history of NBA.
Scumbag. Scumbag.
Yo, in DC, peep game. Arenas went to Ernie Grunfeld and said, Eddie Jordan expects me to play defense. I'm the lead. I just score. He wants me to lead. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing defense and I'm not leading. I'm just a scorer. Grunfeld said, you don't have to listen to him. Man, not long after that,
they went in the locker room in pistols.
The pistol. And let me say this about Javaris Crittenton. Javaris Crittenton had a history messing around. Being from Atlanta, he was getting in trouble at Georgia Tech in the summer program.
That's true.
And they kept him. They was able to keep him through that first year because they were winning so much. But then that second year, they got him out of there. It was like, yo, dude, you do anything. You got to go. Well, no, he didn't even get a second year. He's like, you got to go. At the end of the,
I think he's doing life.
You're doing life.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
Sometimes you think you got, for those stories, you do got good stories like the Honey Badger. You got Janoris Jenkins had a great story.
We have Caron Butler, but at the end of the day, there's a Crittenton, and also going back to Arenas,
he's a scumbag, bro. He's a scumbag.
He is.
Arenas got in trouble at Golden State with guns when he first got in the league.
The way he told the story was hilarious, though, bro. He said, I didn't think he really was going to do it. None of them was loaded. He said, pick one. He said, I'm the type of person that I want to see if you really going to do it. He said he picked the right one. That changed the course of both of their careers, bro.
Yeah, Gilbert couldn't even wear Agent Zero after that. He couldn't even.
Yeah, he supposed to be an OG in the locker room. You being a little kid, I can just imagine his relationship with his kids. It's probably super duper childish, bro.
Yeah, y'all could eat candy at 4 o'clock in the
Arenas was
morning.
a straight clown, man. He
is, bro.
He was a clown, and
he's a good player. Good player,
Right.
but yeah.
No, he was super talented.
Hey, remember he hooped this some Dolce & Gabbana's, bro?
Yeah, he did. The gold ones, the golden black ones. I remember those.
Yo, we should have knew right then and there.
You hooped in Air Maxes the next game.
Y'all remember after that incident, right? They had a game, and he was pantomiming on before a Wizards game.
Yeah,
guns.
in the huddle.
And,
He was making the guns.
Antoine Johnson was like, "Dude, you need to stop this shit. They're gonna put your ass out the league."
Antoine Jameson, yeah.
And dumbass Nick Young was right along with him.
Yep. Swaggy P, one of my favorite Lakers of all time.
His immaturity kicked him out the league. Got him out the league too.
Look, Nick,
he won a chip though.
Listen, Nick Young when he gets drafted to Washington, that dude was always up at Howard University, high out of his mind. And Nick Young, he didn't even look like he belonged in the league the first year he got here. I was just like, dude, what are you doing? You spoke.
Gilbert said he taught him lessons by, to show him that the groupies didn't love him by, piping down the groupies, his groupies.
Who?
Gilbert said that. He said he taught Nick Young his rookie lesson.
But if you look at it,
you hear me? He said Nick Young. He said he taught Gilbert taught Nick Young a lesson to show that his groupies didn't love him. He used to take him from him and pipe him down.
Yep. And you used to see a lot of them at the games. You could tell them.
He said Kwame Brown said he be dirty macking. I can see him being that type of. I can see him being that type of dude.
Nick
bro.
Young, Swaggy P?
No, Gilbert Arenas. I can see him being that type of dude, bro. I legitimately could see him being that. And a lot of people don't even know. Like some people be dirty macking. Your homeboys be dirty macking right in front of your face.
CJ, we gotta do a topic on how corny basketball players really are. Because
really, bro.
A lot of niggas be dirty macking, like right in front of the nigga. You be chilling with the chicks. Oh, nigga, man, look at this nigga broke it, bro. It's just a lot of shit that you really started to see, bro. If you a nigga 50 with like 10 or anywhere from 10 to 7 friends, still or 8 friends, man, bro, you doing, man. You ain't doing it right, bro.
You really, CJ, every day that I look, maybe you do need to transition and go into the manosphere, whatever the fuck you call that stupid
Niggas gonna be hating on me and shit.
Don't do that.
Niggas gonna be hating. You thought the hate I get now, nigga, man. Niggas gonna be like, what is this boxing square-minded, square circle ring, brother?
If you do it, I'm right there with you. Don't worry.
Kobe, don't. I know, there's a guy. This is one of a mentor I talked to. His name is Super Sly 75, bro. He goes to war with those dudes because a lot of those dudes make black people look bad. I'm telling you.
No, but the difference between them.
If you go, hold on, go ahead, CJ. Go ahead, finish what you. Let me.
The difference between between me and CJ and them dudes is they're cornballs. We not. That's
I feel you.
But see, Mav, but you got to realize this though. You got to stop. Here we are, all of us as black men talking, right? But like I've said to y'all before, you nor me cannot take responsibility for the way those guys conduct themselves, the way they see themselves, and which is also a reflection of their politics. Man,
that's
some of the most. You go trust me when
some of the most ass backwards people. But Metro, you have to understand.
Listen, you gonna have to fight. I'm telling you, it's coming to a point in this country because there will be civil wars. You're gonna have to fight some. You're gonna have to fight some of these cats. No question about that. Dude.
Real talk.
I mean, I'm just and like like I said, a lot of these cats. I mean, you listen to some of them dudes, man.
Cornballs.
I mean, anybody listening, anybody actively listening to Kevin Samuels. Come on, man. Where they at?
No.
His show was entertaining to me for about maybe 2 weeks. Top.
When you get over
it. I never have. I never listened. A friend of mine mentioned him to me, and and sent me a clip, and I was just like, I'm not listening. I'm not watching. So then I sent sent me another one, and the one I did see, I was like, and I told my friend of mine, I said, you don't even understand what's being. Do you comprehend what is happening in this clip, this whole video with the woman he was with the woman who
he was berated.
Yeah, and the thing about and that's it. I asked the person who sent me, and I've asked other people, and I'm like, do y'all not see this? Y'all don't get what's happening?
You have to understand this is being broadcast across the world. That we already as black men have a destroyed image due to years and years of lies and mistruths. So at the end of the day, we dealing with this and make it equally worse.
Well, I mean, again, like I say, man, you got cats out here who, look, like I said, again, you put 20 black folks in the room. That's where it ends for me because I don't know if they politics ain't mine, it's gonna be
That's how it's supposed to be. We have to be in pockets because not everyone's gonna make it. Like some people just gotta. We have to call the herd. We have to because some of these people, man, we can't build a community with.
And not only that, but this goes across race too, because let me keep it 100 with you. You think a white dude on Wall Street really got a whole lot in common with some dude in Appalachia or somewhere? Nah.
No.
None.
He probably have more in common with a educated man from Harvard. Okay? But even the people in Appalachia are not on YouTube talking about their dysfunctions. Every community has their dysfunction, irrespective of anything. We're people. We're preset with dysfunction, but they're not going to do that. But people in Appalachia and people in Wall Street have a code, and they stick to it for the most part. You got to remember, even back to slavery, slavery time, they said the poorest white man will be always above the richest black man. That's history.
Yeah.
That's
he
history.
Said the target machine exposed one of those fresh and fit guys as a pic of the white guy, a bear hugging him with a kiss on his cheek.
Oh man,
Tariq Nasheed.
Let me get out of here too.
Tariq Nasheed was a pimp, y'all.
Yep,
man, come on. You ain't gonna talk about my Detroit brethren on here, man. Peace, man.